to Bourbon Unfiltered. Shep and Joe here. You can see Shep's showcasing the bottles we're going to try tonight. So we're going to do it's called This or That. So we poured these up blindly. Going to go through them. Both are two of my favorites. So this is going to be splitting hairs, I think. This is my profile. I had a little Weller Special Reserve as a warm-up. I know it's different mash bill, but it's a Buffalo Trace night. So, Shep, are these two of your favorites, or what
These
top
are
five?
well, these are in my top five, definitely.
Okay.
Tell me why this stag here is your favorite.
So I blinded A, B, C, and D. And I would say they got more complex and better as they went.
Which they normally do towards the end of
yes,
towards the end.
They do, except I will say I've heard 26A is probably one of the better ones that's been done in the past 3 years.
Okay.
I don't have it. I was just a podcast. I haven't seen it. I won't own it at some point. But yeah, haven't seen it, but I've heard good things. But when we got to try the 25D, blinded it, just trying it on its own. That stag profile. So the two differences, and we'll see if I pick these out in a blind. Never blinded these two against each other, but the stag has a little bit more of a cherry note, and the Taylor has just a little bit more of a vanilla and oak note. But they're both. Those are my notes.
Yeah, they are both. I mean, they're both spectacular. I get more. I mean, I do get a lot of cherry on all the stags, of course, but I also get like a dark, like a leather, kind of leather note on stags as well.
Yeah,
the Taylors, the barrel proofs, it's a lot creamier.
Okay.
Than a stag, but it's just an easy drinker.
So we have a batch of the Taylor. We both have 127.4.
127.4.
So this is somewhere between what's called batch like 15 and 16 or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
14A. Yeah. So it's either 14B or 15, I think. And then we have Stag 25D, which is, like I said, one of my favorites. I've had most of the 22s, 23. No, that's not true. 23s, 24s, 25s. I've had 18, 16. Those are, I think, a little bit different, but this is one of the better ones I had in the last couple years. So we're going to see which one we like better, this or that. So Stag will be this, E.H. Taylor will be that.
It will be that. So
into it, we can get into it, into the nose. Golly. Just such my profile.
I mean, either one of them doesn't want, I don't want to put it down.
Very similar. I want to say I get I think I know the difference, but I'm also a little nervous and scary when I start feeling confident. So
yeah, but I mean, you can't go wrong here though.
Can't go wrong.
You might be wrong, but you can't go wrong.
Yeah. So again, EH Taylor is 127.4. The Stag is 129.2, I believe.
129.2. Yep.
Okay. So pretty similar. I mean, you're within a couple proof points. Probably glad I had a warm up. All right, here we go.
That is so good.
That's so good. It just coats your mouth. Gives you a hug.
I see why people chase these.
Oh yeah. That's the only things I'm chasing these days. Like I quit chasing Elijah Craig. I quit chasing Bookers. Not because I don't like them. I just feel like I have enough of them. I will continue to chase Stag and EH Taylor.
But I won't overpay for them.
I won't overpay. I'm where I can be patient. But
I've come to a point where I can be patient, and I have a set number I'll only hit. That's it, unless it's a store pick.
Yeah, and I would say this is great for anybody that's watching that's new to bourbon. You're going to be tempted. And I was this way even a little into my journey of I'm never going to see this bottle again. I have to get it. And I will tell you, I've almost always seen the bottle again. There's very few bottles looking around
that you don't see again.
Like two or three that if I didn't get them, I've never seen them again. Parker's Heritage 10-year. Russell's 15, and that might be it. But those two was a one-shot deal. Everything else I've had the chance to go back and get if I had passed. So you will see it again. Be patient.
Yeah,
It's hard to do.
I know it's hard.
Hard to do. But okay, let's get into number 2. I get more vanilla on this one.
So I do get vanilla. I do get like a light fruit as well. So in my mind, I think I already know what this is. So
yeah, I feel like I got Stag here and E.H. Taylor here. But man, again, this one has just a little bit more fruit forward to it.
yeah.
Which is probably why I would pick it. Whatever this is my favorite. Barely, because this has just more vanilla on the back too. It carries through. Both have a good hug. Both are crushable. Both are delicious.
Number 2, I think I could drink daily. I think this could be it could be a daily drinker.
Okay. Which is crazy. A 127 or a 129.
It doesn't drink.
Yeah. The fact that could be a daily, it means how good it is. Okay, we'll go back to them.
Number 1 could be a daily too. That would get expensive.
Well, so let's talk about price. So Stag 25, the 25s, go anywhere from MSRP's 80, I believe.
$69.95.
Is it that low?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was $79.99. But okay. So MSRP 70. I have never seen one for that. I did get 23 of my 25s under 100.
Which if you can spend under 100, it's a deal.
It's a buy, right?
It's a buy.
And then I think one of them was like 110, 120 store pick. A couple store picks for 120, 130. Yeah. But I would do it all again for those. And then the barrel proofs I've been able to secure at close to MSRP. I haven't paid secondary.
Which I don't know what is the MSRP on the barrel proofs. Are they $80?
Well, I was gonna say $79.99. I think I paid close to 100 for the batch 13, but the other ones were closer to MSRP.
So,
but it took some patience because those go 150, 200 easy. Batch 13 is 250 easy.
So the barrel proof, so MSRP between the barrel proof and the small batch is about $20.
At the most, yeah. And the barrel proof and the Stag is $10 to $20. I mean, they're pretty similar. Buffalo Trace has really good MSRPs. You just can't get it for that.
Can't get it for that.
Yeah. And then they'll do something crazy and come out with a distillery edition or whatever it's called. That's $1,000. It's like, well, where'd that come from?
You mean like the cured oak?
No, at cured oak at the distilleries, 99, right?
Like, yeah, well, it's either 89 or 99.
Yeah.
But
same thing with 4 grain. But no, they have that distillery edition. It's like a 3-bottle set, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
like
okay. All right, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like crazy.
Have you tasted cured oak?
Haven't yet. Mm-mm.
I have not either, but there's a store.
I've never seen it.
There's a store here that has it on its little machine, so I might go try it.
Okay. I have not seen the 4 grain or the cured oak, so I don't know if they're worth the hype or not.
I'm interested in the 4 grain. I don't know too much about the cured oak, so I don't know if I'm that interested, but I think I would like to get the 4 grain.
I'm envisioning it to be more like a doubled oak, but I haven't read into it to see if that's true or not. All right, let's go back to number 2. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this one's Stag. This one's E.H. Taylor. I'm 100% sure they're both delicious. And you should buy both of them. But I'm giving the nod to Glass A here.
I mean,
which is so Glass B, and we'll see if the Stag is B. The Stag is B. So Stag's the winner. E.H. Taylor was number 2 for me, barely.
So I am as well, just because it is my profile as well. I don't know how me and you have the same profile. but you know,
I don't either because I like so many things you don't like.
Yeah, but your palate's horrible. So
my palate's horrible. Let's take a poll.
No, we don't want to see in the comments how bad my palate is.
Yeah, any of our friends watching this, please chime in on whose palate is better and the one you trust, because I would love to see that.
Yeah, that's not good comments. But so, I mean, of course, I believe Stag is this one, which I did for. So it is the winner.
Okay.
But not by a landslide, not by much.
Right.
I mean, if I was to sit here and pour something just to enjoy, you know, on say an easy night, you know, just relax. I think I'd rather have the barrel proof. If I looking for a special pour and want to end the night, I think the Stag would be it.
Okay.
So I just
I mean, if I just want something I know is my favorite and I could drink on, I'm usually pulling the Stag. But
so if you could find the Stag or the barrel proof at, let's say, both MSRP, you're 100% picking the Stag.
100%. 100%. Now, it varies a little bit by batch, right? So Stag 25D, yes. If you give me a Stag 25A or maybe even a B and put that up against E.H. Taylor, I might get the E.H. Taylor.
Okay. So between the batches and Stags, have you done any research and see why they vary, why they're so different?
No, and I haven't a lot. I just a little bit. And really I think they don't age state them. But I think some of the batches are a little bit older. Like I heard 26A is closer, like it's between 8 and 12 years, but everybody feels like it's closer to the 12. So I do think a little bit of it's proof. A little bit of it is, I don't know if they age them in the same warehouse. I assume they do, but I don't know. And I don't know if what the age statements, if they're a little bit different. They all have similar profiles. I will tell you, at least like thinking back through the 25s as it went, they got more complex. And so, 25A, you get a hint of cherry. 25D, that's how I knew that was Stag versus E.H. Taylor's, because I got that fruit forward and some cherry. Yeah.
It's like right on the tip, right on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, right on the nose, right on the tip of the tongue. It just creates such a great flavor profile. And so I think that's what separates the batches, is some of them feel less complex.
Now, I don't know this. I probably should know this, so our Stags, are they blended batches, like all the barrels together, or are they single barrels?
No, they're small batch.
They're small batch. So they are all blended. Okay.
Yeah. They're not single barrel.
Are they proofed down?
I don't think so. I think they don't say cask strength, but my understanding is they're all barrel proof.
That's what I was wondering, because they don't say cask strength. So I was wondering if they're, come out of the, whatever it is out of the barrel is what it is.
Yeah, I don't have a definitive answer on that, but I would tell you what I understand it to be is a small batch barrel proof, which is kind of unique, right?
That is unique.
Yeah.
That is unique.
And it's delicious.
So how would you compare little to the big one?
Man. So where I think where George T has the edge is it takes this profile to me and it's on steroids. So all the flavors that pop in your mouth for this explode in your mouth for that one. And so, I mean, granted, I have the hazmat, right? I've had a few of the other ones, but the one I own is the hazmat. So we're talking, 15, 13 more proof points, something like that.
Right.
But it takes the cherry and it takes the fruit forward and it takes the vanilla and the oak and it just
magnifies it,
blows it. Yeah, it's not just here and here, it's here, here, and here. Like it's all the way down. It enhances the experience.
Now, if you were to get, say, okay, stag at MSRP or a GTS for 300, what are you going to do? Or let's say you can get 3 or 4 of these for the price of a MSRP stag GTS.
So the smart thing, the common sense thing would just be to get 3 or 4 of those, because I could be happy drinking 3 to 4 of those for over a period of however long, and know that I always have good bourbon on the shelf to pull down, right?
Right. But have we been known to use common sense all the time?
Well, and especially when it comes to BTAC, like people lose their mind. I haven't lost my mind with BTAC, but I will tell you, like, I've got to try the Eagle Rare, the Handy, and the George T. Stag. I'm really hoping this year to figure out how to try William LaRue Weller, because I hear so much good things about it. Yeah, someone I know owns it. But I will say that would be a tough call. So 300 is a really good price for a George T.
It is a good price. I mean, you can't find them for 300.
No, and it is an amazing pour. It's probably the best bottle I own. I mean, so that would be a tough call.
If you can find one for 300, I would pick it up, just because you're never going to find that.
Yeah, like back to things you don't pass on because you may not find it. That's in that category, probably.
That's probably in that category
for that price.
Any BTAC for.
Yeah, unless you're playing lotteries, unless you're trying to win raffles, unless you're camping out for 8 days somewhere, like that's something you couldn't pass on. All right, so we're George, we're Stag fans.
So your Stag is this, that's this,
yep,
and that's that,
yep, and we're picking this over that, but you can't go wrong with this or that.
Can't go wrong with this or that. 100%.
All right. Well, appreciate everybody watching. Again, we're pushing to 100 subscribers. Like, we're relatively new, but we're already over 50. So any shares and likes and comments, we appreciate.
Anything.
Definitely comment on Shep's palette, because I want to go back and read those and respond to those.
Yeah, I probably won't go read those, but y'all can go ahead and comment on that.
Yeah.
I'll comment on what you'd like to see, or anything you'd like us to do a review on or taste, or
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got another blind planned, and then we did solidify another interview or two. I think Hope, knock on wood, got the technical difficulties ironed out, so we don't waste any more time with anybody. But got some cool things coming up. So yeah, we'd love to hear if you have bottles you would like to see us review, or blinds you'd like us to do. Don't say Mellocorn, but other than that, or Malort.
Also, we're going to the KBF Bourbon Festival. So if there's anything you'd like to, like for us to search out or do a comment, do an interview on, or any distillery you want us to do an interview on, we'll try.
Yeah. That's a great point. We have some good access, and we should be able to, pretty much anybody there, we should be able to get in front of, which is a huge opportunity and a perk of the followers that you guys that are following us have allowed us to get to. So so definitely let us know. Love, that's my favorite part. It's part 1 favorite is hanging out with all the people on here and getting to see friends, and then part 2 is really the distillery owners are so nice and always take time for us, and it's a lot of fun
learning everybody's craft.
Yeah. All right, well then stay tuned for next week. We got another blind planned, and then we got we'll go from there. So
all right,
Shep, appreciate it
always.
First time we've had the same palette, maybe
for once.
It was bound to happen at some point.
Remember, my palate's trash.
I mean, I feel like what we're saying here is we're saying there's a chance. All right, cheers everybody.
Cheers.